This video will be an absolute game changer for you if you haven't started your first YouTube Faceless channel yet. What I'm going to do with you here in this video is I would like to show you channels that you can start just simply with stock videos. So nothing else, just simply stock videos and a voiceover. And these channels are so successful that they're making, for instance, 2,854 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 873, which is huge. This one right here is making 4,311 over the last 30 days with an RPM of more than 7, and there we go. This one 5,643 with an RPM of 752. This one is even better, 4,067 with an RPM, there we go, over 10. And then the last one is this one with 8,265 and an RPM of 447. So what we're going to do here in this video is we're going to have a look at these 5 channels together, and I will show you step by step how to record the videos, how to write the scripts, and then how to do the voiceover properly. And this is very, very simple. You just have to do it. Now, if you want to see more of these videos, please head to the description and hit the subscription button. Thank you so much. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new videos that I'll be posting, because I have lots of more niches for you guys to look at, and I think these 5 right here will be game changers for you because they are the easiest ones that I know. So let's get started with the first one, and this one right here generates 2,854 over the last 30 days, and the channel is called Creepypasta. This one is a huge channel actually, 2,600 videos, 2.09 million subscribers, and when I click on the videos, I think you will be surprised because the content is so simple that often I ask myself, like, how is this guy successful? The content is great, but it's super simple, and any one of you out there can do it. So let's actually click on one of these videos right here. You might be saying, oh, well, this is an animation. Well, it's only a photo. It's only a photo for the entire 37 minutes. And he put a little filter on top of it. So basically these little particles right here that are floating around. But that's pretty much it. That is the entire video. And there's not even a voiceover caption or something like that. There's just simply a voiceover. So what you would do is you would go into Claude AI, which is a free artificial intelligence. I personally use the free account. I don't need the premium account. And what I do right here is to just simply write, something like write a scary story with at least 3,000 words. And then I hit enter, and of course normally I specify that a bit and say basically, write a story about ghost towns or about the Appalachian Mountains or about, like, I don't know, some creature or something. But there we go, this is the entire story, and it's being written right here. The lighthouse keeper's last entry. The fog rolled in thick that November evening, swallowing the horizon until there was nothing but gray. Marcus Webb's story, and so on and so on. So basically, this is the story, and what we then do is we just simply buy a microphone, like a Blue Yeti microphone or something like that. That's actually the microphone that I'm using right now. And when I use that microphone to do the voiceover, I just simply then move to CapCut and take a couple of videos, or just simply like one photo. I can click up here on images. I'm basically on this website right here called Storyblocks, and I just type in, let's say, scary, or I use, of course, a photo that is, related to that story, like lighthouse. Let's actually go with lighthouse and see if they have like a scary lighthouse photo. And then I hit enter, and then it basically gives me lots of photos. For this one, it sadly doesn't give me any. So let's go on videos and look for that scary lighthouse. And there we go. There are a bunch of scary lighthouse. So for instance, this one I think would be perfect for the story. And if you think, well, this is a video, I just want to have like a photo or something, just take a screenshot. Or what you can also do is you can basically stretch the entire video out for like 37 minutes. So it's basically still moving, but incredibly slowly. And this is actually what I do on one of my other channels where I talk about creepypasta. Now, this is a super easy one to build, and actually all the videos are like that. If you want to see more of these kinds of channels, please subscribe to this channel because I will give you lots more niches. So let's move on to the second one, and this one right here generated 4,311 over the last 30 days, and is called Surviving the Past. It's not a big channel yet, but I think it will grow very, very quickly. This one has 111 videos, 22,600 subscribers, and when I hit the videos right here, when I check the videos, it basically gives me these AI generated videos. And of course, you don't necessarily just have to use AI generated content. You can, if you like. You can, for instance, create, let's say, these kinds of AI videos right here. within Artlist or similar tools, and you can do that actually within seconds. Just head over to artlist.io, go to the left top, hit right here AI video, and then you can click text to video, and you can choose any of these AI models right here, like VO3 Fast, Kling 1.6, or like Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, and so on and so on. And then you can just simply type in what you want, and of course you can use like ChatGPT or Claude in order to come up with a prompt, which you then just simply copy in here, and it will create the entire video for you. So you can then say, all right, I want the video to be like 8 seconds long. It must be quality 1080 pixels, and I don't want any audio. And then you simply hit generate, and it will generate these videos for you. Or you do take the even easier route, and you just head over to Storyblocks, and you just type in something like, I don't know, let's go with Middle Ages. And then you hit enter, and it gives you like hundreds, actually even thousands of these videos right here. And you can of course then download them and put them into your videos. The next channel is this one right here called AI Revolution, and this one generated 5,643. AI Revolution is a quite interesting one because it is basically in the news sector, but also in the AI niche, which in many cases gives you a much higher RPM than if you would just simply talk about current affairs or something like that. And let's just click on any of these videos right here. It is a very simple type of content. So basically it is just simply videos where they sometimes take a couple of clips, but mostly it's like AI stock content, and they combine that with each other and turn that into videos. Sometimes they're like screenshotting an article, but most of the content in these videos is just, simple stock videos. And by the way, you don't necessarily have to include any kind of screenshots of articles, or you don't have to include any kind of clips from shows or something like that. You could just simply, go to Storyblocks again. You can just type in, let's say, AI. You have these thousands of videos right here, actually 14,582 videos, and you just take, let's say, like 100 of these videos or 50 of these videos, or even you can go with like 20 and just loop them a couple of times, and you can basically create the entire video within like 2 or 3 minutes when it comes to the preparation of the video content. And when it comes to the script, well, you just simply head to successful channels, and then you can just take one of these, let's say like titles right here, you just copy it, you go into Claude, then you say, all right, write a YouTube script about this, or write a YouTube script with 3,000, or let's go with 1,000 words to keep it around 8 to 10 minutes, with 1,000 words about this topic. And then you just simply copy the title in here, then you hit enter, and it writes the entire script for you. And then of course you just take your microphone, you do the voiceover, and then you're good to go. You can publish that content. The next channel is this one right here called Sleep Scientist Stories, and this one actually is at 4,067, which is awesome, and also the RPM is super high with $10. And basically the content is the simplest of the simplest. So when I just watch these videos right here, I always think, how is it possible that people love this content so much? Because it is just simply these stock videos one after each other. Just stock video after stock video after stock video. There's no caption, there's nothing. It is just stock video, stock video, stock video, stock video, and you have to do the voiceover. And as soon as you've done the voiceover, you can just connect it with any of these stock videos right here and type in like, say, like universe or something, and turn that into your content. That's it. And then the last one is also, and it could be, a stock generated or stock video content channel. This one actually has the highest earnings of these 5, 8,265 with an RPM of 447. And many people think that you actually have to go to these places to record these videos. So for instance, like here, Azerbaijan or Newfoundland or Bolivia or any of these countries. And let's for instance say, we look at Albania right here. These are some beautiful shots of the coast in Albania, and then it moves on to like cities and a bunch of places. I think this one's actually only about the nature in Albania, or let's go with like Bangladesh, and they're probably showing like the capital somewhere here, like Dhaka. There we go. Like these clips right here, you can find them on just very simple stock platforms. So you just head over to Storyblocks, you type in, again, like a term, something like let's say Dhaka, and then there we go. We got all of these videos right here, and we can combine these videos to build these huge videos about certain countries. And again, we can use that, we can do that legally and publish these videos on YouTube and make money with that. So what do you think about these kinds of niches? Please tell me your opinion in the comment section. Also, hit the notification bell and hit the like button on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope we can see each other in one of my other videos.